Come, sister. See cakes for these occasions. It's surprisingly good.
Maybe one of the Featheringtons snatch him up.
Truly is a sparse crop.
Oh, I'm sure there is someone here who will charm you.
Are the Featheringtons
After all, this is the season the Viscount intends to find a wife.
You honestly just did that?
I believe I did.
Oh, there he is.
Swarming.
Good evening.
He gonna want her. He gonna forget her.
Action.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm Anisha.
I'm Ron.
I'm Zachary.
I'm Lucy. Natasha.
And this is Actors Watching Actors. If you couldn't already tell from the title, we are all actors, and on this channel, we watch actors, aka we react to and review TV shows and films. Today we'll be reacting to Season 2 premiere of Bridgerton, capital R Rake, directed by Trisha Brock and written by Chris Van Dusen. But before we get started into all of that, please make sure you give this video a like, leave a comment below, share it with your friends and family, and if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to further support our channel and gain early and uncut reactions, including Bridgerton, the link to join our Patreon will be in the description box. Season 2 of the Netflix and Shondaland original series, Bridgerton, premiered on Netflix March 22nd, 2022. The season was adapted from The Viscount Who Loved Me, the second book in Julia Quinn's novel series, which focuses on the eldest Bridgerton son, Anthony. Season 2 stars Jonathan Bailey, Simone Ashley, Charithra Chandran, Claudia Jessie, Nicola Coughlan, Luke Thompson, Luke Newton, Phoebe Dynevor, Bessie Carter, Ruth Gemmell, Adjoa Andoh, Polly Walker, Golda Rosheuvel, Martins Imhangbe, Rupert Young, Calam Lynch, Julie Andrews, and more. Season 1 of Bridgerton was a breakout success, becoming the most watched series launched on Netflix at the time of its premiere, with over 625 million hours viewed in the first 28 days. It was also nominated for several Emmys, including nominations for Outstanding Drama Series and an acting nomination for Regé-Jean Page, with a win for the series hairstyling. Following the success of Season 1, Bridgerton was officially renewed for the second, third, and fourth seasons. Season 2 was also a major success. It secured another win at the Primetime Creative Arts Emmys for Outstanding Period and for Character Hairstyling. It debuted at number 1 on Netflix in 92 countries, was the most viewed show in the US for 3 weeks, and by the 28th day mark had overtaken Season 1, becoming the most watched English language television series on Netflix at that time, with over 656 million hours viewed. All right, so do you guys have any predictions or, things you think that's gonna happen on Season 2?
I already watched it, so.
Yeah. You know all
Well,
the
you're
details.
excluded. Does anyone else that haven't watched it? I kind of forgot what happened on Season 1 at the end.
Yeah, it's been in our time a little bit since we watched it. Well, I know the season's about Anthony, so guess we'll see how his story goes.
Yeah, because the last, he swore off love.
Is that? Yeah. Oh, okay. I see.
Or did he decide to get married?
He said he would get married out of duty.
Yeah, not love.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna, because you said the prince wasn't the king. Is he a prince or a king?
Who?
The Duke?
Duke?
Oh, yeah, Simon.
He's not in this one.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
So she's single?
No, they're still married and have a child, but he's just not in the show. The actor.
Oh yeah, so they did have the baby though.
Yeah,
they did. They had a son.
Interesting.
I hear they make appearances, but he's just not there.
He makes it. He doesn't.
No.
Ever?
No.
Phoebe and the baby, or Daphne and the baby.
Daphne and the baby. Okay, because this is about the second
Family.
born.
The brother.
Yeah, brother,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Interesting.
I wonder who how the love interest is going to come out and all the drama.
That's interesting.
I'm excited to see how what's her name, Penelope. Now that we know that she's Lady Whistledown, how we navigate the season with her.
Yeah, trying to not get
Yeah,
caught.
her story.
So now we have to meet new characters though.
Yeah.
There
were some new names in there.
I'm never a
No tree girl.
This show is like that.
I know, Tree Girl's not gonna
And is it
be
good
there.
though?
Oh yeah.
Or is she gonna come back and be an option for Anthony?
I'm telling you, you're not even gonna notice the Duke gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what you say. I don't know. I get attached to characters.
I get attached to characters. So I think I'm gonna.
Maybe you'll find a new one to get attached to.
Yeah, there'll be some new ones. We can't swear them off just yet.
I wonder if
Gotta
the
give
fighter
him-
guy's gonna be in there though.
Yeah, he's Martin's
Imhangbe.
Oh, he is then. Because I'm like, who's still chatting with him?
Yeah, I'm
we got
glad.
more intimate conversations when it was.
I think he got promoted this season from recurring to
Main cast?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's at least what it says
Oh,
on
because now
mine.
he's fancy with
Well, they don't have the
money.
Duke, so they gotta
Oh yeah, I
bring
forgot
somebody
about that.
in.
Oh yeah, and what's his face died. This season's coming back to me now.
I hope he doesn't get in
Featherington
trouble.
died.
The
guy?
They killed Featherington
Yeah,
and
they
stole
did.
all his money.
Oh yeah,
They took all
And
his
now what's
money.
his
and
name?
no one
got
was
the
sad
money.
about it. I wasn't.
I kind of forgot about that. I guess I wanted him dead.
Yeah, it wasn't a tragic death at all.
So the brother's probably gonna go to the fighting ring since the best friend fighter is.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
The brother.
I don't know. He got money now. Who wants to be fighting?
That's true.
He got big
That's
money.
true. He's wealthy now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
No.
We'll see.
Yeah, I did kind of do a little bit of research before this, so I kind of got to see who is
Ooh, no
Simone
spoilers.
Ashley and Charithra Chandran.
Oh yeah, they're new too. I know.
Cool.
But no spoilers.
I don't have any. Alright, well, if there's nothing else, let's start to get into Season 2, Episode 1 of Bridgerton, capital R Rake.
They'll have a new intro because it's a new season.
Oh, like the tree?
Yeah.
You know, they got renewed with more money, probably. Oh, no intro.
Well, no, it usually comes after.
After,
seasons.
yeah, I think they do an opening.
More extras.
Background actors.
Background extras. Ooh, a better CGI beat.
To come out on her own. Is this the plan? Daphne, thank goodness you're here.
She's requested time.
We do not have time.
Oh, is it Eloise?
Yes.
Where else would she be? I left my husband and child at home for this.
I told everyone this would happen. Now we're to be late for the Queen.
There's gonna be a lot of that this season. I
Yeah.
left my husband at home. The husband's.
I hate that.
She probably looks good.
I know. Like that. Oh.
She looks like a Featherington.
If one of you utters a single word.
Why did they do the flower
Feather.
feathers? If she's not a Featherington.
Right. She looks different in this
For
season.
someone fresh. Do you think she will return? We have heard nary a peep from Lady Whistledown since last season ended.
Yeah.
Perhaps the writer came to her
Last season.
senses. Or she's simply one of us.
One of us.
Could we not have appealed to the Queen, Mamma? I myself am already betrothed.
Oh, they're in mourning. I was like, color's so dark.
His mind.
Hush. The new Lord Featherington shall see
That's
to
new
that
for them.
when he finally decides to show his miserly face.
Oh yeah, we didn't find out who the new
Just remember to remain
guy will
composed
be.
and control your emotions. We practiced it several times.
She's gonna pass that.
You have natural gifts.
Do not patronize me and give me that.
Cannot be
Somehow
accepted.
she's gonna be ring.
Hastings did it after all. How hard can it be?
Spoke with such feeling too.
I do not
He
need
got
feeling.
bigger.
What I
The little
do
one.
have,
He
and that
did.
is a list. Tolerable, dutiful, suitable enough hips for childbearing, and at least half a brain. And that last part is not so much a requirement, but preference, in fact.
Big booty.
Oh, they all have to wear the feather.
Ann
Just
Halliwell,
the outfit.
Miss Margaret
More
Goring.
Penelope, how many times must I warn you to be wary of that window?
But she has to be there for the gossip.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
The
that clip.
Dowager
That she's
Viscountess Bridgerton and Miss
Viscountess.
Eloise Bridgerton.
She's gonna have to get the 411 from Eloise. How this goes.
She's gonna pass out.
It is here. It's mine.
Oh no, she's gonna fail.
Saved by the gossip.
The first whistle down
the
of the
meaning of
season. I'm back, itches.
She's gonna yeah.
I've seen enough.
But your
Oh, she didn't even have to walk.
enough.
She is
Maybe I could go. I do not know what this means.
Or excited. She looks excited.
everybody like crack.
Did you miss me?
Nice.
Same intro.
Same intro?
No, but it's probably different stuff on the tree though.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember that.
Me neither.
All these things when they build the images.
Yeah.
Ooh, they're gonna play
Okay.
Yeah. See, it describes all the stuff in the season.
Oh, guns. Oh, that's the same.
I guess it's always
It wasn't more
guns.
duels. It could have been the same exact one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
Probably was.
No, they show different stuff on the tree.
I couldn't tell you.
I was sharpening my knives. For all of you.
Yeah, she's got this glimmer now. She got this scheme look that she's pulling off. It's really good. Her notes.
So her servants know. So if they lift up that thing, they'll find.
We agreed on 20.
What my mistress wants, she gets. And for whatever reason, that would be you at the moment. That doesn't make you special,
What did you
Mr.
do
Harris.
next?
So it's 18, not a penny more. And the
Okay.
delivery boys need a wage
Too bad
increase.
she can't be like that in
They're the
real
ones
life.
running around town while you get to sit here on your lazy arse.
Yes, Mom.
Boss moves.
She put on a
Questions
different
abound
accent.
as
Yeah.
to this
Yeah.
author's identity
Like she
and
just said that or
means.
something.
Seeking those
like,
answers shall prove fruitless.
She's gonna have a dowry.
I am
Or she might give it to her sister.
Mama. I have just a tiny bit of pin money left under.
There is, of course, another unknown identity at present. I speak of the season's diamond, wherever she may be. Your move, Your Majesty.
Dang, poking the bear.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
I don't think she's very good.
I believe she can hear you.
Can hear you.
Shocking that Eloise Bridgerton was not named the season diamond.
Is anyone else aware that dear Colin has apparently decided to add Albania?
Joining us for tea, Anthony.
I'm afraid I must pass. Too many calls on my funds today. I shall need to fill your coffers at the Modiste and oversee the hiring of a few extra staff. And your ring. When you get the chance, I shall need it.
I beg your pardon. You requested my ring?
Father's betrothal.
Did someone catch your eye at the presentation, brother?
I should simply like to be prepared for when the opportunity presents itself.
The opportunity?
I've already compiled an index of the season's eligible misses and have arranged interviews.
Interviews? Dearest, I shall be more than happy to give you my ring when you find someone with whom you are very much in love.
I assure you all, everything is in order.
Oh, he's focused.
But he's distracting himself.
What number do you have in mind?
Children? 4. Or 5, no, perhaps 6.
Say one of your daughters had a penchant for overspending. How would you deal with that?
Zero.
Interviews.
We must secure a new
They
ladies'
might not be
and a
interested
week's
in
notice
him.
out. What are those?
Accounts requiring your signature, my lord.
Patience, strength, and an appreciation for beauty, of course.
Do you read?
Books.
She only reads Lady Whistledown.
Oh, I thought that was true, bro. Just some random.
Some rando. Because the other girl was like, lead. Oh my gosh. Since he's the lead.
Forgot about nudity.
He's the lead.
He left her money, dang.
She's a working gal.
Yeah, she's working.
And your Greek?
Wow.
Apologies, my lord. I even construct my own hats.
I like the instrumental. How many women are there?
Does he even know what he's signing up for?
Well, that's how he's reviewing things.
He's dead inside. What the?
Oh.
They're waddling
Yeah,
together.
they're
They're waddling together.
Sis, are you in trouble?
He's gonna fall in love with that person. Why is he chasing this person? Yeah, he's gonna be with her.
I guess just because it was a woman on that horse.
She's gonna jump.
He thought she was in trouble.
Whoa there!
She's so pretty. She is really pretty. He's excited. Well, what's the formula?
Enjoying your victory lap?
Stop it.
Did your maid know you were riding astride?
I have no maid.
Ah, then you're married. Forgive me. Then you were lost.
I am not lost either. I'm on my way back to Mayfair. It is just ahead.
Mayfair?
You allow me to go my way and you go yours.
Your secret is safe with me. I shall not tell a soul.
How grateful I am.
Losing races to strange women in such parks at dawn.
Does one not need actual competition for a race?
You could say that if we'd decided on a finish line together, but alas, we made no such agreement.
Ah, I see you are not one for losing.
In the rare instances it occurs, I have no difficulty in admitting that I've either lost or am in the wrong. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said for you.
I beg your pardon.
Mayfair is not right ahead. And it's the other way entirely.
Good day, sir.
We've not yet been introduced!
I'm afraid that is not possible, not when I have a victory lap to enjoy.
Lady Mary.
Lady Danbury. Oh, how delightful it is to see you.
And you.
Allow me to introduce to you my youngest, Miss Edwina Sharma.
Oh. A true pleasure, Lady Danbury.
I was expecting another?
Yes, my eldest, Kate.
Are they living
Kate.
with her?
Yes.
Just for the season.
Well, she did get off the ship with you last night, did she not?
Apologies.
Kate! There you are, dearest.
Well, now that we are all arrived.
Almost.
I beg your pardon?
We have almost all arrived. There is also Newton. Is he still upstairs?
Yay!
Mama tells us you host the first ball of every season, Lady Danbury.
Yes. I cannot tell you how eager the young ladies are for the upcoming season.
As am I. I would have ensured their presentation to Her Majesty the Queen, but I thought it wise for me to examine their deportment prior to their first engagement. Her Majesty is most discerning, you understand.
So Her Majesty will be in attendance then?
Why is she concerned about the Queen?
Stand up. The age of the elder miss may raise concern. She will already be regarded as an old maid at the age of
26. I assure
Old
you,
maid at
I'm not
26.
here to find a husband for myself, only for my sister.
J'étudie le français depuis l'âge de 10 ans, Lady Danbury.
She is accomplished in both Latin and Greek, in addition to Marathi and Hindustani, of course. She not only plays sitar, murli, but pianoforte, too. It was I who taught my sister the cotillion, the quadrille, the waltz.
Kate feels quite passionately about her sister's prospects this season.
Oh, I do hope you did not go to too much trouble finding all of those instructors.
Not at all.
Doesn't seem like she's a fan.
Yeah.
Another quill? You do get through them at an extraordinary rate.
Writing all that
Is he with my
gossip.
correspondence? Colin has been keeping me informed of his adventures in Greece.
In fairness, I've stopped reading his letters. He rambles, does he not?
Certainly no Lady Whistledown.
No. And then again, Colin has in fact been somewhere, unlike her.
I thought you revered Whistledown.
I sat with her paper all morning, and in truth, all she does is repeat what she hears.
Someone must have brought the gossip, and does she not have a way with words?
Yes, but what is she saying with those words?
Insulting
Really,
me
I
to
did
my
not mind
face.
Whistledown's silence the last 10 months.
Would you like me to prepare some potatoes?
Again, why are we always eating potatoes?
Because these days I am the housekeeper, lady's maid, scullery maid, and
That's the only reason why you
All the
eat
stuff
those.
truly departed, Mama.
A season with no new dresses, nor servants. Are we to empty our own chamber pots too?
Mama, I cannot do that. Calm yourselves. As I've told you, once the new Lord Featherington arrives, we will be provided for.
Well, where is he?
And the new Lord Featherington is off somewhere, delighting in our misfortune, because the man is as cruel as can be.
I feel like they put Penelope in the same dress every episode.
If there is nary a penny for new dresses or staff, there is certainly none for her dowry. He shall prevent me from marrying.
Of course not. He will keep a gentleman's agreement, which is why we must waste no time in finding matches for the lot of you. Unless you are all betrothed, we should be at his mercy.
Aww.
I wonder what she doesn't want to marry.
Because she's an old maid.
She didn't want to get married like Simon.
Only hope they like me tonight.
How could they not?
Like, she looks like super young to me.
Yeah.
Like 14, yeah, that's she
Mama
looks
is
like
doing
14,
nothing she always
15.
does when she is worried.
In the
The
1800s,
gossip
that
she endured after
was...
marrying up, I had to have been unbearable. Everyone will still have questions about our family, about how you and I are related.
We are sisters. This place may feel different, but it will never change the way you and I see each other.
See each other?
Besides, you heard Lady
So
Danbury.
not
She will smooth
She had
everything
her, she's
over.
in
She is on our
You think that's a
side.
mime? Ooh, scandal.
All you have to do this evening is remember what it is you're looking for.
She has some vicious bone structures too.
Someone charming. And handsome, of course.
A prince or a duke, perhaps?
It is not a man's appearance or title that will woo you, it is his mind.
Oh, Material Girl?
Out there too.
I don't know what Material Girl sounds like, so I just know it's a Madonna.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Material.
Well, I mean, I just read the caption.
The Marquis of Ashdown. A little young, to be sure, but he has 10,000 a year. The Earl of Gloucester.
He looks about her age, though.
Yeah. Influenza. He might make a
She's probably still
particularly
be older than
estimable
she
addition
looks.
to your dance card this evening, Miss Sharma.
The only match I am interested in is for my sister. She trusts me implicitly.
She does say that with like
What
my
about the Duke
daughter.
of Suffolk?
The Duke flaunts his mistresses.
Wow.
I assure you, Miss Sharma, I have our prospects.
She looks
well
great for
in-
her age.
How old is she?
There she
Whoa.
is.
No, I'm talking about the younger
Yeah,
one.
the actress, yeah. How old
She's
is she?
26.
Oh, yeah, she looks...
And
So
the
many
other one
friends.
is 28.
Oh, really?
What I really seek is a
I guess people's features, she does have her
So
bone
soon.
structure.
She has very, very tight bone structures, for sure.
Lady Danvers, a delightful soiree.
Their
please, sir.
Majesty is the big
Your
word,
Majesty,
literally.
may I present
Huh.
Lady Mary Sharma, whom you must remember, and
Queen
may
looks
I
good.
present her daughters, Miss Sharma and
Oh, so they
Miss
know each other. Maybe
Edwina
there's some bad blood
Sharma.
between them.
My personal
Lady Mary, if only you had extended the courtesy of
Oh.
offering your queen a final farewell before you left.
Oh, yeah. Bad blood for sure. Oh, Terrence
Now we got there. Playing that song.
I'm really glad they gave the hairstylists an award for this. Because they really is well deserved.
Stop fussing with your dress.
She looks good.
Lovely,
Yeah.
dear. They look like a prize calf trussed up for auction.
Come, sister.
He seems
These-
nice.
These occasions.
Maybe one of the feathering to snatch him up.
AD.
Oh, I'm sure there is someone here who will charm you.
Are the feathers even
After
there?
all, this is the season the
I don't
Viscount
know if they-
I haven't
intends to
seen
find
it
a
yet.
wife.
Oh.
You honestly just did that.
I
What'd she
believe I
say?
did.
Oh,
Something about him looking
Oh, that he's
they're gonna swarm him.
Good evening.
He ain't gonna want her. He ain't gonna forget her.
Is that Lady Mary Sheffield?
She got a reputation. What'd she do?
Lady Mary was the incomparable of our
Scandal.
season, till she fell in love with and married some kind of clerk, I hear. The two of them
They
are just
go
kind of
whistle
teenager
down.
thereafter.
Just she married
A
below her rank.
Maharaja and a common worker who already had a child.
Mm.
That must be her.
Lady Featherington, it is a delightful surprise to see you in attendance.
After such a long mourning period, almost as long as our son has been courting Philippa, if you can imagine.
Yes. It has been a difficult time indeed. Shaken to the bone, in fact, by grief, missing my dear, very dead husband.
I told you it was too soon.
You told me you wished for the boy to be out of the house.
They do look like the sun. Yeah,
Great
they do
casting.
Great casting, for sure.
I know that gentleman.
Who?
He's
The
telling me his
Viscount.
mom.
Viscount Bridgerton is wealthy, well-connected, and from one of the town's most illustrious families.
He is very handsome.
Yes. I suppose he is.
Lord Corning.
Miss Edwina, would you honour me with a dance?
I do not recall a reading of Corning's family in my research.
It does not matter what you have and have not read. It is unacceptable here for a lady to decline a dance with a gentleman unless she's already reserved by another. I see we have much to learn.
No free will? No consent?
Miss Bridgerton, may I request your next dance?
Or am I to accompany you to fetch some lemonade? You seem parched.
How can you tell? Is she wilting?
Or punch, if you prefer.
Plant pun, if you're wondering.
Apologies, gentlemen. I regret to inform you that my dance card is already full.
Eloise, these names are false.
I'm merely following my sister's valuable advice. She told me that it is of the utmost importance for a lady's dance card to be filled with all of the right names.
Eloise, there you are, dear. Come, there is someone I would like you to meet.
Look up and he's gonna see her.
Well, she's seeing him.
Stalking.
Like old maids do. That's such a funny.
Bridgerton, I owe you a drink. Whatever for? With you as the prize catch of the season, the rest of us shall receive a respite from the marriage-minded mamas this season indeed.
Simply pick the least objectionable and get her wed, bed, and bread. Then you can return to more
Wed, bed,
pleasurable
and bread.
pursuits.
And more pleasurable partners.
Do not tell us you were hoping for a love match.
Love's the last thing I desire.
Perhaps the Queen will finally name a diamond. Save you some trouble. At least of choosing her. Wooing the peace will be a different story indeed.
Oh, I shall have no problem there.
You got caught.
You?
Pardon me, my lord.
I never got your name. I was wondering if we'd meet again.
So you might discern if my wit is acceptable, my manners genteel.
You take issue with my requirements?
I take issue with any man who views women merely as chattels and breeding stock.
None of that was meant for...
Whatever makes you think she will accept your suit? Pleasing smile and absolutely nothing more.
So you find my smile pleasing?
I find your opinion of yourself entirely too high. Your character is as deficient as your horsemanship. I shall bid you good night.
Everyone else is running after him, and so when he got denied, he's like, what?
Oh, Pen! Pen! Are you going somewhere? I was just getting some air.
She gotta get to the printing place.
I have you to run off with. We shall never have to be alone.
Why, what's exactly?
She gotta get the mayor. She can leave Penelope alone.
Lady Danbury, we wish to leave.
Miss Sharma, allow me to introduce you to...
Charmed, my mamma is already in our carriage. We will see you at home.
People are watching, my dear. You are clearly upset.
What is clear is we are woefully unprepared to navigate this lion's den. I am sure Edwina's absence will only make her that much more desirable.
It would seem both of us may have our hands full this year.
What if I have something to say about it? And as you very well know, I always have something to say.
Delightful evening, Mama. Night, sisters.
Night, young ladies. Dang, how are you gonna get it out now?
That damn Eloise.
Don't burn the notes. Don't burn the notes.
I'm gonna see that. I'm not getting caught.
Can you go any faster?
I wonder if that's her real accent.
I thought you weren't coming.
My mistress apologises for the delay. This is for today. It must print before noon.
Yeah, the actress is Irish.
That's
So that might be her
taken, yes.
real accent.
These kind of delays are sure to be more frequent now due to an unforeseen circumstance.
The rest of us is simply waiting for the Queen to finally name her diamond.
I shall not be hustled into making my selection, not by anyone.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Take this away. And bring me a list of the peerage.
I shouldn't have to be told it, but I just happen to want to do it now anyway.
Aww.
He's a nice guy. He seems
Some more
nice.
tea, Milo? Perhaps some more milk may be better.
Are those marbles?
Not playing with their brother and sister.
The more surprising choice might still be in
The
store.
two dudes from yesterday.
I was like, they just keep putting these two in every scene.
Got out of the way.
The sister is dreadful.
That's how Anthony was too last season of that.
Dry musings leave a young lady wilting like a parched rose.
It is rather clever the way she uses plant puns to belittle.
Clever indeed.
You think so?
The candlesticks, see what they're worth.
Yes, Mom.
She don't want to just put some money in an envelope, drop it in the mailbox or something?
They're gonna blow it. I wouldn't.
She said you reminded her of Daphne, dearest.
I am not Daphne.
Where did Daphne go? She just bounced?
I think Eloise would make a brilliant diamond.
I could not agree more, Hyacinth.
I despise you.
Can't wait for her time.
Madame Delacroix. I didn't know you were back in town. Does that mean I shall see you later on tonight? I hear there's a
Is it me or
party.
just you look pretty this season?
I have much work to do, Mr. Bridgerton.
Done.
And my art must come before all else.
Oh,
She's not it.
what happened?
Maybe she was done. Bored.
Anthony, there were some lovely young ladies in attendance last night, were there not?
I'm looking for perfection, Mother, and you should be too. The woman I marry shall be the Viscountess Bridgerton, the lady of this household, responsible for launching my sisters and bearing my children. Do you truly desire them to be raised by a woman who does not know how to so much as hold a map
These high
right side
standards
up?
is what left Daphne in a predicament.
This is the duty I must fulfill.
You will end up alone with such expectations.
Mm-hmm. Tell him.
Also, you have to be perfection. Respecting perfection. Oh, let her see.
Why is it so quiet in here?
Because I am alone.
What is that?
What is what?
What you are writing?
I am not writing.
Is she gonna find out?
Prudence. Do not hand it back!
Little devil doll. This is what occupies your quiet time. What are you ladies doing? Still.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Penelope was writing
Oh my gosh.
to Colin Bridgerton.
Oh, okay.
Well, that would explain the ink all over her fingers. As if he would ever waste his ink on someone like you.
He's
Oh,
worth
wow.
anything. Colin Bridgerton is no more your friend than I am the next Catherine the Great.
Mhm.
Now wipe your hands, as someone should think you're a commoner.
You're so mean. That's why she doesn't give them money.
Right? They don't deserve it now.
If anything.
And she was like contemplating it too. She was looking at the money. It's like, maybe I can help them.
We need talk.
She's your daughter.
Listen here, Lil.
Tea grows cold.
You
My
grow cold.
horses do not. Did you plan to ride again tomorrow morning? It seems you have not been straightforward with me.
I realize I should not have gone out for a morning ride without a chaperone.
And what about failing to tell me why you have truly come to London with your sister? I'm rather more concerned about that.
We have come to find Edwina a husband.
Very few attempt to outwit me, and even fewer succeed. Your mamma misses your father, naturally. But she never really wanted to come back here, did she? You did! I have no interest in being used as a pawn in someone else's game.
That is not what we are doing.
Then tell me what stipulations the Sheffields have apparently set down with regard to Edwina's match.
Edwina must marry an Englishman of nobility.
They could not control your mamma's marriage, so they mean to interfere with your sisters.
Yes. Though let me assure you, Lady Danbury, I am not here for selfish reasons. Our money ran low, we used the last for this very journey. The Sheffields have agreed to bestow a sizable dowry on my sister and to look after my mamma. But only if Edwina marries properly.
And what about you?
Because she's not really that lady's daughter.
Oh.
I've spent the last 8 years raising my sister to walk in the right way, to talk in the right way, to play the pianoforte just so. I even taught her how to make this pitiful excuse for tea the English so adore. I despise English tea.
Your sister has a right to know. As you said, it is her future.
If she was made aware of the circumstances, she would marry quickly only to please us. She would say yes to any man kind enough to ask. Edwina deserves a chance to find love without such a burden.
That's good.
Please, you must not tell her so.
There is nothing on earth quite so envied as a diamond.
It's like Rihanna diamonds?
Probably.
Yeah. Right? Like a diamond?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it's gonna be Adrena.
Dang, so dismissive.
You gotta get to the chorus. I can't really tell right now.
But it started with like doop 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 doop
Perhaps your
doop.
mother.
I also like I can't. I'm trying to remember how that ends.
It's one of my favorites. I'll never forget.
Oh yeah, there's the shine bright tonight.
Lady Mary deserves some recognition, ma'am. Having sought to introduce her daughters under the discerning eye of your majesty, after all.
Why do I sense my strings being pulled, Lady Danbury?
You said you wanted to shake up the season. Now's your chance.
This is just three checkers.
We shall have our diamond tonight, and we shall have more.
Not just trying to get the.
Lady Bridgerton, Miss Bridgerton. After your elder sister's
That's what
triumph,
it did, I forgot.
perhaps good fortune
Dude,
might
her
run
big
in the
waves are
family.
just catching my
Right?
attention.
They even stepped up this season.
Yeah.
It is a delightful ball, Your Majesty. Very diamondy. Though I must admit, I'm more of an emerald person myself.
Really. She's gonna shake
My
something up
favorite
with you.
necklace is one of emeralds. How thoughtful of you to know that.
Instead of pissing her off.
What if she's a diamond and he was like, yes, you're marrying your sister?
her the diamond, and then she's gonna be chased after.
If the Queen in fact names
You're right.
Eloise the diamond, whom will you marry then, brother?
Eloise.
Did you guys ever want to go to a ball?
I think it'll be fun.
I've been on one ball.
I'm getting annoyed for Penelope. Like, damn, give me a second.
Somehow managed to charm her.
Eloise Bridgerton. Perhaps now you might stop spending time with insipid wallflowers all evening.
Oh, wow.
And refine your circle of friends.
She's still
I may have no.
I would rather die.
Yes.
You can always tell when a suitor is serious about courtship just by how he looks when a young lady dances with another.
You do not have to pretend any longer, Pen.
She doesn't know.
What?
You like all of this.
Yeah.
That can be amusing. I know you have begun to think little of her, but is Lady Whistledown still not a source of amusement?
It's not that I think little of her. She is back, reporting on the same old things. Just another reminder of how trapped I am.
So she just like run away.
Yeah.
I can feel people's eyes on me. Every time I walk into a ballroom, I know they are comparing me to Daphne.
No one truly notices me. I suppose that is what I like. When you're invisible, you can have all of the amusement you want without any of the expectations popularity brings. It frees you.
Do you think that is why Whistledown remains anonymous?
Perhaps.
Do you think that is why Cressida is so cruel?
No, I think she just wears her hair too tight.
They both have with each other once.
The real relationship of the show.
The season's diamond.
Penelope Featherington. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Edwina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lady Danbury probably got in her head.
Miss Edwina Sharma.
Oh.
Viscount Bridgerton. Have you yet met my new incomparable?
I'm most grateful for the introduction, Your Majesty.
Men don't age, only women do. Didn't you know?
Yeah, training.
Too soon for that.
For her.
You must know, the real work begins now.
Indeed. Where is my sister?
Dancing with
Forgive my
I have a
directness.
crush on.
Do you have any thoughts about children?
Other than the fact that I desire them so. My husband will chart the best course.
Oh, very sensible. Do you play any musical instruments?
Many, in fact. But for the most part, my education was taken up by more serious pursuits.
And she can dance.
You do not seem discomposed by my line of questioning.
Why ever would I be? A man who knows what he wants is most admirable.
Wow.
She's been trained
Is your father in
since birth.
attendance? I should like to speak with him.
Sadly, my father died years ago.
And they have a dead father.
As did mine.
Trauma bond.
Though, perhaps you could speak with my sister.
Uh-oh.
It is her blessing you shall need if we are... Oh, here she is now, Kate.
Bridgerton.
Do they not regard the mother at all?
Edwina, this is
Her sister.
Miss Sharma, my lord.
Oh,
Say, hell no,
You are not
absolutely
to go
not.
near that. Do you understand?
She is who I shall marry.
There are a few things I must make you aware of.
Oh,
No, he's there.
What is all this?
Lady Featherington. Best of work if we're not married.
I thought the air was old.
I thought the air was ugly.
No offense taken, he was ugly. And very old. So old that, well, he died. I'm terribly sorry for my late arrival. I made the trip from America. But don't worry, I've already started taking care of things. Philippa, your dowry to that fine French fellow, is paid. The Laidlaw's books are on their way to me now, and I even took the liberty of having your possessions moved from your bedchamber, Lady Featherington. Yes, it's still strange.
You had my possessions moved.
Well, I should be taking over those rooms, now that the home is mine.
Just like you said, Noah, the new Lord Featherington is here to provide.
While this author finds Miss Edwina Sharma to be an
unlike the rest of the
exceptional young lady, is the entire practice of naming a diamond not, well, rather ridiculous?
Oh,
Should a woman
the
not be
queen's not gonna
valued
like
so much
that.
more than her dancing
The queen's
skills?
gonna be bad.
She's gonna be like, hey.
She'll figure it out.
A woman can be so much more.
What is it, Your Majesty?
Edwina Sharma, my diamond, It seems she will need to do more for me this season than simply sparkle.
Oh, what does that mean?
Prove all these itches wrong. Shout out to you.
Yeah. All right, time for our closing thoughts.
All right, capital R Rake. What are you guys feeling about this premiere episode of Bridgerton?
It was good.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I expected a lot of. Well, there was a lot of new characters, but they didn't stick out to me as much.
Yeah.
As the first season.
I guess we'll see how they branch out the rest of the season. It did feel like a little slow. It felt like a very like building back of the world and introducing everybody and
definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bridgerton is definitely that different show for me, for sure. You know, definitely not my style, but you know, the music's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Sharma ladies. So.
Sharma.
Yeah.
Edwina
and Kate.
Yeah, but they don't ever say her name. They're just like Miss Sharma and Miss Edwina Sharma. And I was like, why don't they say her name?
Because she's an old maid. She doesn't matter.
Her name doesn't matter.
The fact that they call her the old maid,
I know, 26.
it brought me back to like Jocelyn Hernandez and Mimi Foss for sure.
LOL. That's such a random thing to put in connection to Bridgerton.
Back when I watched Love and Hip Hop. I don't anymore.
But yeah.
But yeah, it was a good episode. Really good opening, you know. It definitely, like Lucy said, I really don't notice that the Duke is not there because I usually don't like when characters are taken out of.
I felt it.
I think because you were thinking about him and you like him. So
not necessarily. I just don't like when shows change characters. Like it literally takes me out.
I think for me it was more so like what Ramon said a bit, like the new characters that like I didn't feel like anything popped, so that's why it kind of felt like something was missing in them.
They were all meh.
But I'm excited. Like I think the one new character who popped for me was probably the new Lord Featherington.
Right?
I liked him at the end.
And
Like he popped for me. And
I think he
like,
did.
Commanded.
Put these ladies
he seems like an interesting.
is it because he's a male?
No, it's just the other ones.
He conveyed the most.
Exactly.
No, he did. Honestly,
he
did have a presence because I feel like they kind of just dragged the sisters in there with the fan. You know?
Yeah.
Well, they're the equivalent of the Duke in the last season, so because he was the love interest of the main person. Now they are whatever is the love interest.
They are having the sisters talk more, and they also didn't grab my attention. The Featherington's sisters.
Oh yeah.
They're talking more, and they didn't capture me. Or
they didn't.
They had no gravitas.
I still like the little one. I'm
Penelope.
excited that, or no, not Penelope, but like the one who looks the youngest, or not the youngest, but the other one, the non-mean one.
The one who's gonna get
the one who's gonna get married, and I was glad that she got her little dowry.
Yeah, I was like, yay!
She's gonna be a married woman.
Oh yeah.
Good.
And the other sister was gonna be jealous of her.
Yeah, that's
how
what
are you jealous of
that's what it felt like. She made some comment when she worked in the
Yeah.
It's like, ugh. I feel like she's gonna step up in her villainness this season.
I know, evil stepsister.
Yeah. Especially now that her like sister is gonna be married, and so like she's gonna be on a evil mission. The mama's gonna come out of her.
Because she raised her.
Yeah, she's very similar to her mom. You're right.
Yeah, she raised her, so definitely for sure. I'm hoping to see more from the new main characters though, and I'm excited to see how they built the characters. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. This more felt like a setup episode.
Yeah.
Ready to see where the story's going.
Well, yeah, I think it was just a longer, slower episode because we had to meet new people. That's ultimately what it is, and I feel like every first episode, when it's like you're talking like first season, you always have to meet those characters, and that episode can be a little bit of draggy. So I think that's what it was for me. It just may have been. I feel like I'm watching a season 1, but I know this is season 2.
Yeah, it's like sort of like an anthology in a way because it like changes up the focus each season of who's the main character.
Yeah.
You're right.
So that'll be interesting.
It'll be interesting.
If it's gonna feel like that like every season where it's like, okay, now we're establishing a new main story.
And I wonder if the main people are gonna stay for the next seasons or they're gonna peace out too once they're done.
Yeah. But it's cool.
Did we think season 1 of Bridgerton start off slow? Did we say that? I feel like we said
No,
that.
I feel like no. It the first episode didn't know it was, but I don't know. Maybe it's the reason. I don't know.
Because after the 3rd episode, it definitely. I remember it took off.
Well,
we were really invested. But the first 1 or 2 episodes, we were getting to meet the characters, and it was like, it's all right show, and then just bam.
No, I feel like the first episode popped, and then y'all felt like it when we had to get Simon's backstory and stuff in the second episode. It slowed down.
Yeah.
But I also think, just because we know who Featherton is as well.
Oh, Whistledown?
I mean, yikes. Whistledown is as well. Yes, thank you. Because now that we know who Whistledown is, we don't have that, that wonder.
That mystery, yeah.
So
I feel like that's an interesting thing to watch now. Her like all her like backroom dealings that she has to figure out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just a lot. Just the concept has changed.
Yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment.
Yeah. She's gonna be found out by the end of the season.
You think so? Do you think? Oh yeah. Do you think what's her face? Eloise is gonna figure it out?
Maybe.
Or that she?
I feel like this is the first hint she's dropping.
But she's also caught up with her being imprisoned by the light.
I don't know. I feel like them sisters, because they're on her back. That one sister that came busting in her room.
Busting in the room?
Oh yeah. I was nervous for a second. I'm like, dang, she getting discovered in episode 1.
No,
and getting blackmailed.
I just got excited because now we have this new character in their house. He might catch on.
Because he doesn't seem like he'll be as like aloof and oblivious
as Wallflower.
Yeah, like he'll take notice of her, whereas the rest of her family might not.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Because they are a little like, what do you say? What's the word? Dainty. Like the two sisters are kind of dainty, but she's really, really smart.
I don't think that's the word. No?
That's like...
Dainty's like
ditzy? Like small, yeah.
Do you mean ditzy?
No, dainty is like...
Small.
No, not
when I say
smart.
That's
ditzy?
Dainty is...
I think dainty is more like delicate.
Yeah, dainty is small.
Usually size.
Delicate, small, pretty. And then difficult to please, typically concerning food. Yeah, like a dainty. Yeah.
Okay.
I think ditzy though would is like similar to what you're trying.
It's more of a slang word, but yeah, ditzy's more slang, but yeah, I don't know. Somebody's gonna end up finding her. I do think that, but
you think so? That's interesting. What about what's that? Eloise? You think she'll
get married?
Yeah.
I don't know about married, but maybe she'll
don't want
find
to get
somebody
married.
who interests her.
Nice.
She don't want to get married.
It's not her time yet, so no.
It's not her season.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, but she might get like how the well, I don't know. I was gonna say she might get like some interest how the brothers but like they're men, so it might be. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, she got to do something this season.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she'll have
complaining.
Just keep distracting Penelope.
And being an obstacle for Penelope.
I mean, I don't know if I could take a full season of her being an obstacle. I was already getting annoyed by the end of this one.
Right.
Her just like, Penelope, and she's like trying to get to her paper.
Literally. That's me.
But she did kind of fix it at the beginning, like when she's like, you know what, instead of this, I'm gonna raise $2 because it's always gonna. I feel she has a feeling it's always gonna be like that from now, like a close call printing.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Penelope and Eloise and their friendship.
Yeah, that's cute.
Something healthy and
grass.
healthy, good friendship.
Definitely, I agree.
Relationship in general.
Definitely agreed. Yeah, but I'm just excited to see what's in store for her. You guys have any other final comments on this one?
No.
Okay, YouTube, that's all we've got. Thanks for joining us for our reaction and review of Season 2, Episode 1 of Bridgerton, R. Rake. We hope you all enjoyed watching with us and that you'll join us for episode 2, Off to the Races.
That sounds like things will pick up.
I'm hoping. Those probably where the guns are involved. I don't know. All right, but please don't forget to give this video a like, leave a comment below. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. If you'd like to further support this channel and gain access and early and uncut reactions to the link to join our Patreon will be in the description box. All right then, bye.
Peace out.